the following contest is set for one fall and is another second round matchup in the British National Championship. Introducing first.
And here comes Zack Sabre Jr. along with the leaders of the new school.
Accompanied by Marty Spoil and Nico Winston. He is a member of the leaders of the new school. Zack Sabre Jr.
And Paul Robinson not here because he suffered a concussion in this match with Sam Slam and is currently in wherever the nearest hospital to the Bromley Civic Centre is.
So, this new school, Dean, you got Marty School, you got Zack Sabre Jr., Paul Robinson,
and Nico Brixton.
His opponents.
Now, I may not know about these guys, but I do know about this man.
Mikey Whiplash.
Mikey Whiplash.
That's good because I've not seen this guy before. He's a man who generally is seen in all-star wrestling. He beat Robbie Dynamite in the first round. I was talking to him earlier, a 9.5-year pro trained by Robbie Brookside.
So you know this man.
I was talking to him, I was getting some facts and figures from him.
His finisher is a kamikaze crash.
I believe so. The move made famous, of course, by the legendary Kendo Nagasaki. Yes.
Now, what can be said about Mikey is that he's been in the ring with everybody and anybody.
Give me some names, Linsky.
You name it, he's been in the ring with them. Robbie Brookside, Robbie Dynamite.
Go on.
We're waiting for the bell to ring. Chris Hatch checking the boots there.
Drew McDonald.
Drew McDonald.
Dave Taylor.
Dave Taylor. Basically anyone who's on the British circuit that Mikey has been in the ring with. I mean, that's what you get. You work for this company, you travel every day, you're working every single day, Dean.
Oh, how disrespectful.
Well, the fans at Bromley taking to Mikey Whiplash.
Chavs don't like emos.
What's an emo?
Zack Sabre, what they perceive Zack Sabre Jr. to be. You know, emo, emotional. Come on, Linsky. I thought you were street. I thought you were street like Atkins is.
The bell has rung. And we're underway. This is old school. Getting the crowd behind you, come on.
Which counts for absolutely nothing at the end of the day, Linsky.
Full finger interlock to start things off here. Oh. Rolls him over into a pinning submission already. 2 count.
Well, this is likely to be a match contested in the traditional British vein. Zack Sabre Jr. trained at NWA UK Hammerlock. Mikey
trained by Robbie Brookside.
Trained by Robbie Brookside. Zack Sabre Jr. uses that technical style a lot. He is the current reigning NWA UK Junior Heavyweight Champion. Recently had an absolute classic with the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, that people are saying is match of the year so far in the UK. And look at that kick to the arm. He can use those kicks.
Shades of Davey Richards there.
Well, Davey Richards, an interesting comparison.
Referee asking there if Mikey wants to give, but I very seriously doubt that he's going to give off of that.
Well, Chris Hatch just trying to do his job.
Well, indeed.
Yeah, it's a struggle for Chris Hatch to do his job, counting to 3 and stuff.
Now, don't put the referees down, Mr. Ayers. We have a very difficult job. Zack just rolling out of there. Oh!
And nearly a quick win for Whiplash.
And back to the arm drag.
Well, classic singles strategy of, just go back to the body part that you pick apart and stick to it.
And work on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who trained you then, Linsky?
More than one person. Oh! Beautiful. Mikey Whiplash taking control of the match.
You trained up north, I believe, wasn't it?
I was indeed.
Did you have packs of whippets chasing you across the moors or something?
That was part of it.
Thought so.
Chasing rats out of buildings. Zack Sabre now taking control of the side headlock. But Whiplash trying to power out of this and into an arm roll.
Both men just
feeling each other out.
Yeah. This reminds me of a match we saw on TV recently involving Johnny Kidd, where both men using a lot of chain wrestling and using the chain to try and get into a dominant position. It was Johnny Kidd and Darren Burridge, if you remember that, from a few months back.
I do indeed. I was the referee.
This match being held in a similar
And
vein.
Chris Hatch has thrown out both Marty School and his friend Nico.
Nico Brixton.
Brixton, they're out of here.
Of all the times for Chris Hatch to finally grow a set, he chooses this moment.
Get him out of there. Let's have a fair contest. Come on.
Fair contest, schmear contest.
The wind of change.
The wind of change blows in the favour of the new school, Linsky.
So both, now, well, all three. Where's Zack Sabre going to?
It seems that he doesn't want to continue without his buddies. He's going to have to. And very reluctantly he gets in the ring.
With 1 second to spare. 1 second. Could have been all over. Now, you know me, I don't take sides, but come on, Mikey.
Unbelievable, you are, Linsky. Just because he's a northerner like you.
Well, Stoke-on-Trent, but even so. It's north of Watford.
It's the north. I've been to Stoke-on-Trent. What a dump. Bit like parts of Yorkshire you're from. Where is it, Bridlington?
Indeed it is.
I met a bloke from Bridlington once.
What was his name?
His name was Simon. He couldn't hardly string a sentence together. It was disgraceful. Made me embarrassed to be English.
Oh my God, look at that. Now that is a submission hold right there. That is a submission hold.
Oh, and that's a pinfall attempt right there, Linsky. You know, Whiplash is so busy trying to inflict pain, he's not realizing where his shoulders are because he's a stupid northern monkey.
Nearly there, ever so close.
Zack Sabre, meanwhile, from the great county of Kent.
Is a what?
He's from the great county of Kent. Kent, the Garden of England, although looking around at some of these people, if Kent's the Garden of England, I think I'm in the vegetable patch right now.
And I'm so glad none of these good people can hear what you're saying about them. Calling the good people of Bromley vegetables. European uppercuts.
Forearm uppercuts, Linsky. We're in Europe, you idiot. Let's give him their proper old school name. And Mikey Whiplash takes a tumble, and it doesn't look like he landed very well looking at the screen there.
That had to be at least 14 feet there.
And he's clutching his left knee in considerable pain, and this match may not even continue. It doesn't look good from here.
Referee, what?
We might have a count out here.
I would hate to see the match end like this.
I don't think Zack Sabre Jr. would have too many complaints. He'll be through to the third round of the British National Championship.
Referee still administering a count. But Mike is back in the ring, but that knee does not look good, Dean Ayers. But this is wrestling.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that was worth the price of admission alone.
Absolutely disgusting.
Talk about an opportunist.
Talk about despicable.
What? Tell me, Linsky, what was illegal about what he did? Nothing, exactly. Perfectly legal. A kick to the knee of Mikey Whiplash. That he got injured in a perfectly legal move and has now been exacerbated in a perfectly legal way. That means it's been made worse.
I understand, Mr. Ayers. But of course, this is wrestling.
Oh, look at this from Zack Sabre.
If he leans back, this could do... Oh!
Oh, yes!
No, no, no!
And that knee, that leg could snap. That leg could snap like a piece of chicken.
The tendons in them knees must be stretched. Oh, please, God, no, let this end.
Now, Linsky, as a referee, do you think about actually stopping the match before a submission has been called?
You know, I'm not in there. I mean, if I think that anyone's going to be in the gravest amount. Now, look at that.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is just wonderful stuff from Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, yes.
You know full well, Dean Ayers, when we're in the ring, we have to call it down the middle. There's no feeling sorry for anybody or anything like that.
Elbow drop.
But I'm feeling for Mikey Whiplash right now. That knee is being stretched to its limits.
Well, why doesn't the idiot quit? Chris Hatch says he's saying no and he's going to keep the match going. And the only person who's going to thank Chris Hatch for that decision is Mikey Whiplash's chiropractor.
Oh, and rubbing the elbow right into the joint of the knee. Again, not an illegal move.
No, it's a smart move. It's a smart move from a great technical wrestler in Zack Sabre Jr.
Mikey Whiplash refusing to quit.
Spinning toe hold into a grapevine of the leg. Whiplash nowhere near the ropes.
And it's bang in the center of the ring. As you say, Dean, there is nowhere to run. There is nowhere to get a a buyout, if you like. He needs to get to them ropes to break that hold.
And things can't be looking good from where you're sitting, Linsky.
Oh, they're not. He's got a huge obstacle to overcome right now. I don't think I'd like to get over that. Has he got the rope? Has he got the ropes? Fighting it. Yes, he has the ropes. Come on, break the hold.
He's got a 5 count. And casually, and at his own leisure, Zack Sabre Jr.
But straight kick, straight back to the leg again.
It's a smart move.
Smart move from the... Oh!
Dragon screw leg whip. And that's going to twist your knee right out of shape.
Oh. I'll be honest with you now, Dean. If Mikey Whiplash doesn't require knee surgery after this match, then he's going to be pretty close to needing it, I'll be honest with you.
Let me ask you a question, Linsky, and this isn't a knock on Chris Hatch or anything like that. If you were the referee, would you actually stop this match now?
Again, it's a difficult one to call because at the minute my heart goes out to Mikey. He's fighting this.
I mean, oh, beautiful. I mean, when you're there, you're in the ring, no one can hear and feel the impact more than yourself as the third man in that ring.
If I thought for 1 minute that this was gonna...
It breaks before
break
the
at 5 before that.
You were saying?
I'm sorry, I was saying, if I thought for just 1 minute that it was going to be causing serious damage, I would have to stop the match. I couldn't live with myself. But then again...
You have a conscience.
Yeah, I have a conscience, indeed I do.
And see, that's a failing in a lot of people.
But then, this is wrestling, Dean. This is wrestling. This is what it's all about. These guys know what they're getting themselves in for when they step inside that squared circle. They know the risks. This is what they've trained to do. This is what Mikey Whiplash has trained to do. This is what Mikey Whiplash does. 1, 2, 1. And back to the knee. I'm sorry, yeah. This is what Mikey Whiplash does 6, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. He wrestles. That is his job.
And look at this. We're going to get our stamps on the back, and it looks like we're going to get an Indian death lock.
Oh!
Leans back, and look at that, into a chin lock as well, reminiscent of the great Mutar.
This is over. If he doesn't tap from this, it is amazing.
He could pass out. He could pass out, but he manages to swat Zack Sabre Jr. off. But look at this, he can't put any weight on that knee.
And he's fighting it, and he knows. Oh!
And he threw him into that post so hard the rope broke. Oh!
Oh no! Technically, he's got hold of the ropes.
Well, I suppose theoretically
he's on the ropes.
The crowd here seems to be in agreement, but that's probably because Whiplash is one of their favourites. They're so biased, these people.
But honestly, the knee must be under so much stress right now. How does he do that? Oh!
He's running on instinct and adrenaline. Let me tell you something. I'm sure you can agree with me here, Mr. Linsky. However much it hurts now, it's going to hurt 10 times more in the morning.
Bromley crowd getting behind Mikey Whiplash.
I mean, I'm sure in your wrestling days, when you'd get out of bed, whoever's bed that may be, of course, Linsky, I know your reputation. you would feel tremendous pain.
Definitely. Definitely. And it's, as you say, Dean, enziguri kick there. But as you say, Dean, it's when you're in there, the adrenaline's pumping. The pain isn't there. It's when you get out, you're getting that shower, you cool down, that's when the pain kicks in.
And I've just got to say, our ring crew have done a fantastic job of putting things back together.
Oh! 2 count.
And his knee,
that was
did you see that?
the
He
nearest.
couldn't put any more
Nearest.
pressure on that knee.
Yep.
And that's what stopped the pinfall.
Oh!
And he's fighting on guts now and heart.
You
and
can
instinct.
see, if you look at the back of the knee there, you can actually see the strain
He's
on
going,
the muscles.
Sorry, Steve, he was going for the kamikaze crash there. Great submission hold here. Look at this. He's hyperextending that knee joint. Now, how near to the ropes is Whiplash? He can't get there yet. He's not a million miles from there. It's not dead center. Zack Sabre Jr.'s dead center. Surely this has got to be it. Oh, beautiful. He pulls, Zack Sabre Jr. pulls him into the center. You see a smart move from a smart man.
And he taps.
And that's it. And it is all over.
The winner of the match as a result of a submission, Zack Sabre Jr.
And Zack Sabre Jr. fights a very, very smart game to advance into the 3rd round.
Goes through to the 3rd round of the British National Championship Tournament.
As John Atkins just says there, advances to the 3rd round. You can't help but feel for Mikey Whiplash though. Put up a tremendous fight.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, Mikey Whiplash didn't have a leg to stand on. Your winner, Zack Sabre Jr.